It's the second time Jacqueline Johnson cried next to her son Kendrick's grave. The first time he was being lowered into the ground. This time he's being pulled out of it.
Did you ever expect you'd have to exhume his body?
No, I didn't expect to have to bury his body.
In June, Kendrick's body was sent to Florida. The Johnsons hired Dr. Bill Anderson to conduct an independent second autopsy. In that autopsy, Anderson told the Johnsons he'd found evidence that Kendrick died as the result of a blow to the neck and not accidental asphyxia, after slipping into a rolled gym mat at school, as investigators in Georgia had said. But what Dr. Anderson did not find shocked them.
When we got the body for the second autopsy, that organs, the heart, lungs, liver, etc., were not with the body.
The brain?
The brain, they were all absent.
Every organ from the top of Kendrick's head to his pelvis gone, and his family had no idea.
We have been let down again. And when we buried Kendrick, we thought we was burying Kendrick, not half of Kendrick.
I'm not sure at this point who did not return the organs to the body, but I know when we got the body, the organs were not there.
So CNN contacted the two entities that had custody of Kendrick's body and access to his organs: the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, which conducted the first autopsy in January, and Harrington Funeral Home, which the Johnsons chose to embalm and prepare Kendrick's body for burial days later. A spokeswoman for the state tells CNN after its autopsy, the organs were placed in Johnson's body, the body was closed, then the body was released to the funeral home. State investigators say it's their normal practice, but what happened after his body arrived at the funeral home was anything but normal.
What was in the place of the organs?
Newspaper.
Newspaper.
Dr. Anderson showed me the pictures of Kendrick's body he'd taken during the second autopsy.
It's a Black Friday ad, JCPenney ad.
Yes.
Stuffing that newspaper in like he was a garbage can inside his body. It's unbelievable.
I'd imagine that that's a different kind of pain.
Yep.
Why do you think that there would be newspaper stuffed in your child?
I never heard of that before. Never.
Neither had the founder of a National Embalming Academy contacted by CNN, who said it's not consistent with the standards of care in the industry. Nor had the president of the National Association of Medical Examiners, who told CNN he's never heard of this practice.
Why would the funeral home discard his organs and stuff them with newspaper?
The question is, why didn't he tell us?
So what exactly did the Harrington Funeral Home do with Kendrick's organs? And why was he stuffed with old newspaper? We went to their office to find out, but their response to us? No comment. However, in a letter to the Johnsons' attorney, Harrington Funeral Home owner Antonio Harrington denies he received Kendrick's organs. He writes in part, his internal organs were destroyed through natural process and henceforth were discarded before the body was sent back to Valdosta. It's another disappointing answer for parents determined to know what happened to their son before and now after his death. And they admit they're struggling.
Unbearable, just about. Only thing that wakes you up in the morning is just to keep pushing.
Victor Blackwell joins us now. This is unbelievable. Newspaper inside this young man's body. I understand there's an investigation into where Kendrick Johnson's organs went and why. What do we know about it?
Well, Anderson, we contacted the Georgia Secretary of State's office because they issued licenses to funeral homes. We wanted to check on the history of Harrington Funeral Home. And when we told them why we were calling, they decided that they too wanted to know where are Kendrick Johnson's organs, and they wanted to know more about this process, this practice of stuffing bodies with newspaper, something that they'd never heard of either.
How was the family's autopsy doctor able to determine the cause of death then?
Yeah, I asked him, if the organs aren't there, how can you determine how Kendrick died? Well, he says that Essentially, blunt force trauma was not in the organs, it was in the right side jaw, which was actually noted as bruised during the paramedics report on the day he was found. He dissected the jaw, which had not been dissected in the first autopsy, found bleeding under the skin. He dissected the left side as well, did not find the bleeding, and he concluded that that bruising indicated, also with the bleeding, that there was blunt force trauma, that Kendrick took that blow to the neck.
You know, Victor, one thing I hadn't noticed, and actually a viewer who works in gyms noticed and tweeted me about this the other day, was that it looks like all the mats are rolled really tightly, except for the one that Kendrick was found in. That seems to have had a large opening.
Greetings, my people. Turban next year. This is going to be the most important video I've ever done on my Facebook page, because it contains classified important information that people, not just in Jamaica, but mainly Jamaica, around the world, most people, some people are aware of it, some don't. It is called organ harvesting. Those of us who are living abroad may be a little bit more familiar. But for the Jamaican people, they don't. Most of them will not know what it is. And because the culprits who are financing this heinous act against the Jamaican people know this, they made it seem like it is an abduction and rape. But what drew my attention to do this is a body was sent to me, a picture of a body of a young girl in a building. That was, her neck was cut and her throat and her chest area was bloodied. I could not see according to the body if her chest was cut. But the problem is her pants was on and she had her jeans pants on. It didn't look, nobody touch her pants. So me I say to myself, they don't rape this. That's what drew my attention. I tried twice on Facebook to go live with this. I put it up once when it was just a suspicion, and Facebook quickly took it down. I tried again, they would not let me connect live. So that's why I choose this route. Now, my people, organ harvesting is big money on the black market. Now, Jamaican people enough know this. Even though Jamaicans carry out the act on their own people, it is bigger than Jamaicans. Why? Because one human being is worth at least $1 million dead. So you're worth more dead than being alive. Let me explain this. One heart is about $200,000 to $300,000 US. One liver can run anywhere from $300,000 to $500,000. Not to mention the kidneys and the other parts. Okay? The news out of Jamaica is that the police went in on a group of guys, got lead and went into a group of guys, killed one of the guys, and the rest begin to speak. It is a organized thing. And it spread throughout Jamaica, and that is why I was wondering why girls are being killed throughout Jamaica. Now, why young girls is because they are more vulnerable. Why young? Because their heart, their organs are valued more. Right? If you notice, no old people, no men, no boys. Boys will put up a bigger fight than a girl would, because girls are more naive. They know that. Now, so go back to this is not, even though it's the men from Jamaica are doing this because they are paid to do it, it is an outsider work. Now, if one person worth $1 million dead, no Jamaican, me know my Jamaican people them, is gonna fund it. And number one, Jamaican people, majority of Jamaican people are poor and they will not find that money. Now, one person, you know, worth $1 million dead. It is an outside job. It is a foreign country that is targeting Jamaica because them see it as a third world country. Son of a bitches. You understand me? I hope you guys share this fast before them delete it. And if them delete me, I'm going to post it again. I'm going to also send this video on WhatsApp. I am telling you people, these killings are, and I knew it, that it is organ harvesting. Now, so my word to the people them in Jamaica. Young girls, stop walk alone. People wanna go out in groups. Fathers, go out, meet your daughters, meet your sons. Mothers, do the same. Community, come together. If there is anything suspicious going on that you know is not right, report it. Organ harvesting. It is not the end of it. Because these foreign people gonna keep on pouring the money into Jamaica because it is a big industry, not in Jamaica. It is elsewhere into foreign countries like Colombia, the US, and other countries. Now, let me get it straight and tell you now. Hear me? Go and Google this information. Go and look it up. So Jamaican people, if you think so because you not get killed yet and you not gonna be a statistics one day, play stupid. Because when a man look at you, he sees a 500,000 or $1 million US. So to you, he might smile and you think he's genuine. But all him see are some dollars. And let me tell you something, Marcus Garvey said when the man back is against the wall, he will do anything when desperation set in. Now, this kind of act will cause a man to kidnap him own picnic, his own family, and sell them. These things have been going on around the world for a while now. And people have been catching on to them. And not only that, the market increases. Now, let me tell you now. Who are buying these arts? You think, when these organs, you think, you think it's poor people? Poor people can't buy heart. They can't buy organ because they're not even in America. You understand me? It's big celebrities, doctors and lawyers and money people, pioneers who are funding these things. Because when a Hollywood man wants an organ that they claim is important to him, he will spend big money for a child to be killed to get that heart or that organ or that liver or that kidney. So me are telling the Jamaican people, who know wise up and unite. If you never unite before, now is the time to unite. Jamaica is a place of community. We bring back the community love and each one teach one and look out for the other. My brothers, if you see a sister coming home late from work one night, walk with her. Protect her. See? When walk together in a group, I'm going to emphasize it again. Walk together in groups. If you protect each other, brethren, I don't know how else to say it. You have to protect each other. It is deadly. The police, this is bigger than the police, and the police cannot stop this right now. It's going to take a collaborative effort of the community to stop this. Okay, do not rely on the government, do not rely on the police alone. You have to come together and protect one another, because this money is going to keep on pouring in Jamaica until you come together. Okay, so if the money still are coming, a man see the money And him realize him can't catch no more young girl for kill him. I go start catching young boys. And when he can't catch young boys, he going to start catch anybody at all they can catch because they're desperate for the money. For it is written that money is the root of all evil. Rastafari, the word of Jah is coming to pass. Money is the root of all evil. You can kill as much of these guys as you want to, but they will keep coming back because the money is there to fund this operation. US dollars are there, or England pound, or wherever. It is not Jamaican dollar. Jamaican dollar now have the value for do this king. Me a warn you know. Me a warn you, take it from Turbanex. Me a warn you. I me not give a shit. Come here some official. Me know official I go come in pan this. You hear me? Me not afraid of nobody. I'm going to talk. You see me? I want my people them wise up. This is crazy.